Hey guys, what's up? It's 20 Makeup here, and for today's tutorial, I am gonna do a smoky eye for Valentine's Day. This is my Valentine's Day look. It is a true matte smoky eye. I didn't film this little heart guy, let me get closer, on the camera because that's completely optional. Putting a heart on your eye is probably not for everybody, but I like to be extra about everything. So if you want to twin this look here, my Valentine's Day look, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is super random. I saw this on TikTok and then I tried it and I was like, seriously, where has this been my whole life? You take a makeup wipe, you take a container, any flat one like that, place makeup wipe over top of container, tighten, then you can freaking clean your eyeshadow palette by swiping across. So this is what this particular Jaclyn Hill palette looks like, and you swipe it across and it does a pretty good job of daggone getting it off. What the heck? Okay, so I'm gonna start with priming my eyes. I'm just gonna use a NYX Eye Shadow Base. I'm gonna use my ring finger and I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid, all the way up to my eyebrow. And then you can set this with either translucent setting powder or any eyeshadow color. I'm just going to use a translucent powder. I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This one's the JHOH, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, my favorite brushes. I'm going to swirl it in the lid, tap off the extra, and I'm just going to put that all over just to set that base, because the base is a little bit sticky, I guess. Oh, Mr. Bean's here, somebody. Okay. Now, you can take any, you don't have to use tape, but I think tape is the easiest way to get a super crisp line for this. So you want to take a piece of tape, very important, you want to put it on your hand and do like this a few times, just so that it's not so sticky on your face. Won't hurt to pull it off. Okay, and you just want to line it up with the corner of your eye, like so. There we are. Okay, so I think I'm gonna mostly use the Jaclyn Hill. This is her first palette. She's actually coming out with volume 2 this Thursday, February. I'll post the date. But this Thursday, and I'm so freaking excited because let me tell you, I am an original Jaclyn Hill fan. Like the original OG, when she did videos like 7 years ago. I'm her Jack Pack. I love Jaclyn Hill. Is doing another collab with Morphe, and she's coming out with volume 2, and the colors look bomb, and I can't wait to get it. I'm so excited. So we are gonna take any fluffy brush. This one's the JH33. And you want to just get like a base color down. So So this is her palette. I took a Sharpie and wrote the names of the colors on there because I didn't get like a card insert in mine. I don't know why. So I just took a Sharpie and wrote the colors myself. So I think I'm gonna start with MFEO. It's the 4th shade over this one right here. I'm gonna get some on my brush, tap off the extra, and I'm really just gonna place this above my crease. I'm gonna do windshield wipers just to kind of get a baseline color down. I would love if this palette had a mirror. I'm actually just gonna use a different mirror. Or maybe Pukey. Maybe Pukey, which is this shade here. I'm gonna just use that same brush, get some on my brush, tap off the excess, and same thing, I'm just gonna do windshield wiper and not all the way to my brow bone. I'm holding my brush pretty far back, and I'm just gonna tap underneath of the more of my crease. Tape should keep this line nice and clean, so you can kind of be as messy as you want to be, really. Okay, now I'm gonna switch and get a flatter style brush. This one is the JH41, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start with Central Park, which is this, it's like a brownish shade. I'm gonna get some on my brush, about that much, and I'm gonna go from where the tape is. I'm just gonna tap, and you can go as far out as you want your smoky cat eye to go, and I'm just gonna tap kind of right along my lash line. And right where that tape is, I think I'm gonna go about that high. I'm gonna be a little bit extra, so. And just right along the lash line, like that. Okay. So that looks about even. Now I'm gonna go in with the color right next to it. It's called Soda Pop. It's not quite black, but it's a pretty dark brown right here. And I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm basically just gonna go over what I just did. Same thing, I'm just gonna tap. Get a little bit closer. I'm just gonna tap it onto. Across my lash line. And same with the other side. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. I'm gonna use the JH33 again. It's a fluffy brush. And with no additional product on the brush, I'm just gonna kind of buff this out. So I'm just gonna actually do circles and kind of just buff it, going over like this to buff it out some. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up that same smaller brush again, the flat 40 JH41, and now I'm gonna go in with Abyss. It's the darkest black shade in the palette. It's matte, it doesn't have any glitter or sparkle to it. You definitely want to tap off the extra just so you don't have to deal with cleaning it up off of your face if you have any fallout. Okay, and so I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm going to tap this on. And then I'm going to just rub my brush right along the piece of tape. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Going right to the outer corner of my eye. I'm not going to go across yet. I'm just really focusing on this outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to get a even smaller brush. Okay, so I'm going to use this. This was actually one of my, it looks like the Naked 3 palette brush, but it's a little more dense and stiff, so I'm going to use the flatter end, and I'm going to go in with that Abyss, the black color still. I'm going to tap off the extra, so I have about this much product on my brush. And now I'll just go right over my, like right above my lash line. That is dark as I would like. And then I'm still going to go back in with fluffy brush, the JH33 with no additional product on it. And I'm just going to buff it a little bit. I don't want to cover my whole eyelid because I don't want it to look like I have a black eye. So I'm just kind of pressing right onto my eyelid. But I'm not going to buff out the outside cat eye that we created. I want to leave that looking pretty dark and smoky. Okay, so I'm going to take that flat Jaclyn Help brush again, the JH41, and I cleaned it off with the, to make sure I got the black off. And I'm going to, for my eyelid part, I think I'm gonna go in with Chip, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna put this on my eyelid. I'm just gonna press this onto my eyelid. Not going above my crease. I'm gonna take that fluffy brush again with no additional product, and I'm just gonna kind of blend. I'm gonna do little circles right basically on my crease because I just don't want to have any harsh lines. So now I'm going to take that same flat brush again, and now I'm going to go back in with the black, but I wanted to blend it first because I didn't want to have to blend the black. It's a little bit more difficult, I think, to blend black on top of it, so I blend first, and now I'm going to go back in with the black and that small brush, and I'm gonna right here where my crease starts, I'm just gonna stamp the black just a little bit, and same on the other side, just right where my crease is starting. Okay, and again I'm going to go in with that same fluffy brush with no additional product, and now I'm just going to buff it out a little bit to smoke it out, and I'm just going to tap and press, staying mostly on the outside corner of my eye. Like so. Okay. Now is my favorite part, peeling off the tape. And so you can see how precise that line is. This is what it looks like there, and it even, you can see on this piece, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lot of fallout right here, but it's actually laying right on top of the tape. And we have two crisp lines. Yes, I love when this works. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my face with the Thank Me Later. This is Elizabeth Mott face primer. This one is the mattifying one, so I feel like I'm looking kind of shiny. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this on. So our tradition, I personally don't really like to go out for Valentine's Day. I think it's like, it's too busy, it's bananas. And I know it falls on a Friday this year, but even Valentine's weekend I feel like is crazy. So what we've done the last few years, my husband orders us one of the local pizza places does a heart-shaped pizza, and so he always orders me heart-shaped pizza with pineapple and jalapeno, because that's my favorite, because it's bomb. And that's what we've done. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna do this year. I'm gonna go in with the Nars foundation. This is shade Light 5 Fiji. I don't know how I feel about this applicator. I don't know if I'm doing this right or if it's supposed to have a brush. I feel like I broke it or something. I don't know. I probably should Google it and see if this is what the brush is supposed to look like. I don't know. I should just dot it on my face, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. Okay. Put this there. Just spilled that on my pants. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna do my neck too. Don't want to forget your neck. Okay. Then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. You want to dampen it, and you don't want it to be too damp, but you don't want it to be dry. So just that right in between. And blend. Go in with Tarte Shape Tape. This is shade Light Medium Beige. And I'm just gonna go down here. I like to even go all the way up the sides of my nose and on my forehead. Chin. I'm gonna take that same beauty blender and just blend this in. I don't know how many of you watch TikTok, so I don't think I have a TikTok account. I really just get on there and watch it, but I've never actually made a TikTok because I feel like I'm really old. I don't know. I'm like not up to date on like everything. Someone needs to teach me. But some of these daggone makeup hacks that I see on TikTok are like blow my mind. Like, what the heck? How did someone not figure it out sooner? Or I mean, I guess it's just a great way to share it, to see these like viral makeup trends or whatever, are these little like hacks of some sort. Okay. But the addiction is real, because I will watch these videos and I think they're like 30 seconds maybe not even. I don't even know what the time is, but I will start watching and literally like 2 hours go past and I'm still freaking watching. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Okay, so now I'm going to set my under eye. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm actually going to take that same dampened beauty blender and just press this right under my eye. that ain't going nowhere. And same the other side. Okay. So I'm gonna contour now. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, well, contour and bronze. This is the powder bronzer in shade Cappacino. This is the shade, and use this wide contouring. I'll link the name of her. I got these at Target. Sonia something with a K. I'll post it across so that you see the name, but it's just a fat brush. And I'm gonna get some and tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go from the top of my ear down. You don't want to go here and up, because this is wherever you start is where your most product's gonna be, so you don't want to start in the middle of your cheek. So start at the top, and I'm just gonna lightly just stay in line with my cheekbone, and then I'm just gonna stipple that on. Okay, and same with the other. I'm gonna start at the top of my ear and just go down my cheek, and then I can blend it out. Okay, and then I'm also gonna do my forehead. I'm not gonna put any additional product. I'm just gonna go ahead and go right across my hairline and do this side of my forehead also. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to bake a little bit right under where I did my contour. For this one, I'm going to use the Anastasia translucent setting powder. This is the translucent one, but they do have this in other shades, and of course I want all of them, but this is the one that I have. And I'm gonna use the same, oh no, it's just the same beauty blender dampened one. I'm just gonna dip it right in. I have about this much on, and I'm going to trace it right under where I just contoured, so it looks like that. I'm gonna get some more, and I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do all the way down, and I'm gonna bring it all the way to right here, like my chin, basically, like such. Okay, and I'm gonna do the other side right underneath. Just drag it down all the way to my chin. And I'm just gonna leave this and let this do its thing. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna do my under eye. Now that I have my face on, I'm gonna go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just gonna kind of use the color. Just gonna kind of use the colors that I used before, but this time I'm gonna take a smaller liner brush. This one is the JH39. It's more of a flat, dense brush. I'm going to start with that MFEO, which is that lightest shade that we used. And I'm just going to do right under my lash line. Okay, same for the other. Now I'm gonna go in with the brown shade that we used. I'm gonna use Chip first. Same brush right now. And same thing, just I really want to smoke out this under eye. So I'm just staying right under my lash line. and basically just smoking it out to make it as smoky as you want. That is nice and smoky. So now I want to take a liner brush. This one's the Jaclyn Hill JH43, and now I'm going to take the black color, the darkest one, and let me get my mirror. I'm just going to get some on the brush. I just like to stamp it right in there. And I'm gonna stamp this just under my lash line. I like to look up, put the mirror lower, like it looks like I'm using this mirror like this, and I'm gonna look up, sort of. If that makes any sense. It doesn't probably. And I'm just gonna stamp right under my lash line, just as tight and as close that I can get in. And I'm only going to right where my iris is. I'm not going to do all the way into my inner corner. I'm just going to leave that for now because I am going to put eyeliner there, but the shadow part, I don't want to carry it too far in. Same with this side. Okay, my baking JHOH brush, and just gonna do this here. I like to brush it down. Let's see, what's this side? Now I'm going to take my super fluffy Jaclyn Hill brush, the JH01. I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze right here. Basically where I contoured, I'm just going to bronze my forehead, my neck. Okay. Okay, I got my brows on. Now, what are we doing? We're gonna take any black eyeliner, black kohl eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Katy Perry Cat Eye, and we don't need to line the top because obviously we have our smoky cat eye going on, so I feel like it's kind of pointless to line on top of it. But we are going to do our lower lash line and our water line. So I'm going to take my eyeliner and I'm going to kind of tilt my head to look up, and I'm going to get as close to my lashes as I can, and I'm gonna go all the way to my inner corner. And then to do my waterline, I I like to use my pinky to slightly pull under my eye just a little teeny bit. And I'm gonna take the eyeliner and just do right on my waterline. So that is the difference. You can see still my waterline here, but obviously we've smoked and blacked this one up. Okay, now I'm gonna take a small brush. This one is the JH30H. Any brush will do. And I'm gonna start with Beam, which is this second shade here. And I'm just gonna do my inner corner highlight. Kind of brings a little bit of light back to the smoky eye. Because your eyes are so dark from the smoky eye, it just gives a little bit of extra something. And I like to just stamp it right on my inner corner. Then I'm going to take that same brush, and this time I'm going to use the very first shade in light. And I just want to highlight my brow bone. I like to highlight mostly right under wherever my arch is. And I even like to use my pinky to kind of blend it. So you can see this one has the highlight underneath my brow bone, this one does not. Oh yeah, girl. My hubby's gonna love this. I got a new mascara. This is Bare Minerals Lash Domination. So I got this one, and then I also got the Lash Domination Silver, or the one that's in the silver. So this one that's in the silver container has a brush. Well, it's like the rubber plastic looking, and it's like a spiral brush, which I like. But this one that has the pinky and the silver has a little skinny rubber brush, which I feel like you can be more precise with. And so I'm just gonna do my lower lash line with this one. So I'm just gonna let that mascara dry that got underneath my eye. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna give that a couple minutes to dry, and I'm just gonna do a little coat on my upper lashes. Now I'm going to get some eyelashes on, which I'm going to do off camera. Okay, got my lashes on. So now I'm going to highlight. My Walmart also had this Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder for 75 cents. So of course I bought it in all the shades that they had, and then I got my sister some. So for 75 cents, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna take just any fluffy brush will do. I'm gonna use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JHOH brush. Looks like this. This looks pretty highlighty. I've been wanting to get the Jaclyn Hill highlight set, because you would think as a obsessive person with Jaclyn Hill and everything that she does, but I just haven't got it yet, because of course I want the whole collection. And I'm just gonna highlight. Ooh, well, hello, holy smokes. that is super. This one, what shade is this? This is, did I say the shade? Where's the shade? Hello? Oh, Mega Glow. I think Mega Glow is the shade. But look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, well that's worth 75 cents to me. I think the original price was maybe $6.88. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a bananas. Oh my gosh, that's like super. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so I like to highlight my Cupid's bow right here. Whoa, whoa. And also the tip of my nose, just ever so lightly. And for blush, I'm gonna get, this one is Milani blush. I actually got this on sale at TJ Maxx. It is Pink Play. And I use any blush brush. This one is, I don't know if this is supposed to be for blush, but it's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JHOH. This is what this Milani looks like. I'm just gonna use all of the colors. And I'm gonna put this right on. Ooh, I like this too. It's pretty. Okay. My Walmart also had e.l.f. lipstick marked down to, I think, 50 cents. I don't know. So I bought like basically everything that they had. And so this is the e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in shade Red Vixen. I have never tried any of the e.l.f. liquid matte lipsticks, so ooh, I do like the applicator. The applicator's nice. It's like pointed. I like that. Now, to complete everything, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I love this. And I'll just let that dry. Okay, so this is my finished look here. I added the little heart guy. I just drew that on with a felt tip eyeliner, the skinny side, whatever the skinny side. So that is completely optional. I just drew it on right there. Let me get closer, so, because I like to be a little bit extra. So I have a couple ideas of stuff that I want to film. I definitely want to do like a spring look. I want to do a bright eye look, like with a bright, using bright colors. I really want to do a Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina collection, and I want to use like crazy colors, either maybe the blues or the purples or the pink, maybe even the orange. So I want to do that. But if there's anything in particular that you guys want me to do, then just comment down below and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And then once you subscribe, if you ring the bell, then you'll get a notification every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Bye.